I don't think people understand how difficult it is for transgendered people, how difficult it is, and the things that you have to deal with on an everyday basis. You know, the things that you have to deal with every day. You know, and yes, some of us can blend into society, but it's still difficult, especially when you are a person of color and you're transgendered. It's still difficult, even though you go out and you blend in. It's difficult. And people just don't understand how difficult it is. You have to fight the straight world, but you also have to fight the gay world, because just as there's ignorance in the straight world, there's also ignorance in the gay world, where a lot of gay people just don't like transgendered people. So it's like you're fighting in the straight world and you're fighting in the gay world. It's very difficult to get up every day and put on a brave face. You know, go out there knowing there are people out there who are trying to hurt you, who hate you. It's very difficult, you know, especially when you are a person of color. It's like you have to deal with being transgendered, and you also have to deal with, you know, being a person of color. You know, when I go out there, I'm not getting chased down the street, and I can go to the store and people are not shouting out, you know, ignorant stuff at me, but it's still difficult because I also have to deal with being a woman of color. People just don't understand how difficult it is, the things that you have to go through on an everyday basis, and you have to get up, and sometimes you just want to roll in a ball and cry because of the things that you go through every single day. You know, whether it comes to dating, comes to trying to get in a job, or, you know, finding somewhere to live. It's very difficult. And people may look at me and say, no, but you're pretty and stuff. You know, people are not trying to beat you up because you can blend in. But I have to also deal with being a woman and being a woman of color. It's difficult. Very difficult. And people just don't understand. They don't understand unless they are transgendered themselves. Then they'll understand what I'm talking about. You know? To have to go out there every single day and deal with things, deal with ignorant people on both sides, the straight world and the gay world. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know, it's a lot to deal with. And I just have to get up, and it's hard sometimes to just get up and stay strong every day. It really is. You know, and I wish more people would, you know, try to understand and stop being so ignorant. And, you know, it's try to understand how our lives are. We're people. We're people with feelings. We hurt. We cry. And I wish people would understand also that we have to deal with two wars. We have to battle the gay world because there's a lot of ignorant gay people. Just like there's a lot of ignorant straight people, there's also a lot of ignorant gay people who look down upon transgendered people, who dislike transgendered people. And you may think because someone's gay they would understand. No. So it's like you have to go out and deal with the straight world and battle, and you also have to battle the gay world. It's very difficult, you know? And I keep going, and I keep staying strong, but sometimes you just want to, like, cry your eyes out of the things that you have to deal with, you know? Especially when you're a person of color. Like, I go out there, and yes, I'm not getting chased, I'm not getting beaten up, you know, I can blend in, but I also have to deal with being a woman and being a woman of color. It's like, you know, triple things that I have to deal with. And people just don't understand that. They just don't understand that. unless you are going through it yourself, you know? Just don't understand that. And it's hard. It's really hard. And I may seem strong, and I am strong, but sometimes it's, I just want to cry. Just want to cry sometimes of how ignorant people are, and how messed up people are. It's like you have to just keep fighting. It's like you're fighting gay world, you're fighting the straight world. It's like, it seems like all I do my whole life is fight. That's what, my whole life is nothing but fighting. It's fighting. That's all it's seen my whole life is fighting. It's like you're battling, trying to have your place in the world. People just don't understand that. A lot of people just don't understand that. I'm here to say we are people. We have feelings, We have the same hope and dreams like everybody else. Same hope and dreams like everybody else. We want to be loved like everybody else. We want to be loved like everybody else. When things happen to us and we go to the police or something happened to us and we go to the police, they don't really care. They don't really care what happens to transgendered people. When something happens to a transgendered person, they don't care. They don't care. They don't make it a priority when something happens. They don't make it a priority, especially when you are a transgendered person of color. It's like they don't care. Doesn't matter to them. And it hurts. It hurts. We're people. We cry. We feel pain. We hurt like everybody else. We're people with feelings. It's and it just makes me sad. It just makes me sad to see the ignorance of people. And, you think we're going forward, and as much as we come far, we're still we have so much more ways to go. Still have so much ways to go. There are still ignorant people. And yes, there have been some changes to some degree, but not enough. And yes, we're out there more. We're on TV and in the media and stuff, which is good that more of us are out there. But there are still ignorant people. There are people that want to take away rights from us. There are people out there that want to hurt us because they just don't understand us. But we are people. We are people with feelings. We're human. We have feelings. We have feelings. And if my transgendered people are listening, stay strong. Stay strong, keep fighting, and don't give up. Stay strong, keep fighting, and don't give up. We have to stay strong and keep going. As hard as it is, we have to keep going and keep staying strong. And unite.